everyone, if you are new here, welcome to our channel, and if you are not, then welcome back. Today we are starting off this video in Thuy city centre, and we will be taking a short 20-minute bike ride to an abandoned water park.
Hidden just outside of Thuy, there is a well-known abandoned water park at the Thuy Tien lake. After it was constructed in 2004, the park was soon closed and just left to decay. We've heard a lot of stories about it. Some people even say that it's cursed, so we are ready to find out what it's really like here. We have made it. We wanted to film where we came in and the entrance because we thought that we would have to stop there, and from what we've read you have to pay a little bit of an entrance fee, a bit of a bribe to let the security let you in, but there was no one there today, so very good for us, a free day out. We are at this abandoned water park. So far it's really crazy, really creepy, not liking it, but we've seen a couple people here, so you feel a bit more less on edge when you see a few more people here.
Hey. Hello. So some random guy just came up to me and held up a pre-written Google Translate message saying that the park is currently closed and to leave due to unsafety, but there's at least like 8 people walking around here, so I just said okay, and then he left. So we'll see what happens.
I think he might be following us around. He's just back there. There he is again. He's going. He's off.
This place was only built in 2004 and was abandoned only a few years after, so you can already see how much the nature has taken over in such a short amount of time.
I have no idea what this part used to be. It looks like a small kind of lake in the middle and just like pavement in a circle all the way around. Can't tell, there's no signs, completely abandoned, it's crazy. Thing so far has been the wild cows, because you never know when they're going to attack. Just one of the many animals that I'm afraid of. I don't mind them if they're in the field next to me, but when they're just walking around, oh, that gives me the chills.
We just carried on walking for a few more minutes and then eventually got on the bike to drive to the next part, the other side of the lake, and the same guy who came and held up the sign about us leaving was basically chasing us and getting quite aggressive. So here us and a couple of other tourists got ushered out of the water park, and a few locals as well, because there's quite a lot of people here, so I don't know, this guy seems to be some kind of vigilante.
We don't want it to be a massive waste of a day. We really want to go and see it. We've seen so many videos of people going in and saying it's kind of like a grey area. It's fine, they understand that people come here. There are places that are unsafe that people don't go into. So yeah, it's just a shame. We're going to try and find a different way in. I don't know, who knows? Finally in. We just went back in the same way, offered the guy some money. Straight away he was like, yeah, fine, sure, go in. So you just have to pay a bit of money. It was 10k each, literally nothing. He said make sure you're careful, no climbing, but as soon as we've got here into the main kind of the dragon, I don't know, water slide area, there's loads of people. There's people even selling stuff, so yeah, it's pretty easy to get in if you just offer them some money. So this main dragon part is, I believe, the old aquarium, which we're just walking into now. Really creepy, really scary. The only thing that's making it not scary is that there's like 20 locals having a bit of a picnic here.
Party down there.
This is probably the coolest thing we have ever done. Just graffiti everywhere, just completely abandoned. People have started coming here as a tourist attraction. It's obviously caused a lot of kind of like danger, like it hasn't been looked after, so who knows whether everything will collapse on top of us. But right now, in the dragon's mouth, very cool. Hey Mum, don't look down.
Supposed to be here and what wasn't.
Walk through it. So this pretty creepy dark room, I think, was the aquarium. From what we read online to scare ourselves, there were live crocodiles here, that when they abandoned this place, they just left the crocodiles here. So they were just living in the water. I can kind of see how they survived in a place like this, just with no one around. But don't be too scared, because Peter did come and rescue the crocodiles a few years ago. There's definitely no more here, otherwise you would not catch me here. Everything is just like covered in a layer of moss, algae, spray paint, graffiti. Everything is just taken back by nature and vandalism, which is pretty cool to see. If this was in my hometown, if I lived near here, I would be here all the time hanging out. I'm really glad that we got to see it, finally got through. Between each place, kind of attraction, there's quite narrow, thin, paved roads. Some of them then kind of turn into dirt roads, so it's quite hard on bikes. But we wouldn't recommend walking because it's pretty big here. It must have been, when it was open, a massive park. So now we have come to the creepiest part, the water slides. Is so cool though, having the lake just the whole way around, and then look, some water slides in the jungle. When this is open, I can't even imagine how cool it would have been. Unfortunately now, just derelict, abandoned. Oh, I'm near the edge. This is the one part that probably is a bit dangerous too. Do you think this was the lazy river?
I guess so. I believe so.
Ooh, I don't fancy swimming in that. pretty much every street that we try to go down now, not street, every road just becomes muddy, dirt, gravel, yeah, you can't get down it with a bike. So I think we have seen everything there is to see. I know there is also a theatre kind of area, and there is a small like pool, I think, where they had like shows, but we can't get to it. So we've seen enough for today. We're really happy. This was one of the coolest things we've seen, and for it to be here in Vietnam, wow, just such a surprise. You don't expect it.
It's funny because people seem to say that this place is very eerie and deserted, but we've seen at least 100 people here today, so it's not too abandoned really. And
lucky for me, not very scary either.
Nevertheless, it has been very fun to explore this place.
So we are all suited for the drive home. That's about it for today's video. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring this abandoned water park with us. We really didn't think we'd be able to get in. We thought the rules had changed, maybe they'd crack down more on tourists coming, but it's fine. We got in, just offer them a little bit of money and you can do it, and just be careful when you're here. Thank you very much for watching the video. As always, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps us out. See you next time. Bye.